What is your scent of the day? Today I am doing none other than Ensar Oud's #1. This is Brandon, therapeutic fragrance channel for everybody, and we're doing a fragrance review. I don't know why this wasn't the first one on the channel. It's because I wanted to get used to this. I actually wanted to put it first on the channel. I put it first on my Instagram. It's Ensar Oud's #1. I've been excited to do this from the get-go, but yeah, wanted to just get my method down, get everything flowing and going so I could talk a little bit better and just do, the best review for you guys possible. Anyways, without further ado, please join me on this journey, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. Hey guys, yeah, literally wanted to open my YouTube channel with this fragrance every week. I'm like, oh, is it time? Is it time? I had to put it up here. I have over 10 wearings on this thing. I know it very well. This thing is, this is one of the fragrances you can't live without once you smell it, kind of thing for me. Let's get into the presentation. This is by Ensar Oud, the perfumer. He's also the brand. The house distills oud. This was released in 2018 and is billed as a Oriental Floral. Unisex perfume. I would go 70-30, masculine to feminine, just because of its leather take. Ladies, if you love leather, check this out. I think the Iris one that he currently has out would flip that score, but we'll see. This comes in at $395 for 50 ml. So that's, $8 an ml. We're looking at, that's where it's judged. I already know from Ensar, the ingredients are going to be stellar. So that plays into that price too. 4.64 out of 5 on Fragrantica. The notes of this: rose, oud, leather, tobacco, tea. That's it. That's all there is. So when you have that few notes with that kind of price, better be the best of the best. And guys, I sniffed it before I started this video. I'm gonna sniff it now. Wow. Let's show off this beauty. Check this. And then this bottle fits the juice perfectly, fits the perfume perfectly. This is a collector's piece. It doesn't go in order. EO1 by Ensar Oud. So the first version ever, there's like 3 versions now of this, maybe 4. The bottom wasn't hollow. So the second version of the perfume is hollow on this. Just great. That's leather, kind of what the fragrance smells like. This was handcrafted by the same guy who has done work for the Pope himself, the Bibles of the Pope. So just pure artesian collective wood caps. You guys know how I am with wood. Awesome. The juice there, nice amber colored juice. Anyways, the pure perfume now has the solid bottom, so we switched that, and he's doing pure perfumes at the solid bottom. EO2 has a solid bottom thing, but the very first versions of this had the solid bottom. But he's already changed ingredients. I know of 3 times, I believe, and that might be because of the pure perfume. But and that's just what he's mentioned in videos I've caught or reviews online that have caught it. So the new pure perfume version, which this is just this isn't the pure perfume. It is mixed with ambergris tincture, 100%. So instead of alcohol, 50% alcohol, or if it's 50-50 diluted, it's 50% tincture and ingredients. He says he's never heard of nobody doing it. I believe him. I'd love to get my hands on that one. But already bought this one. My budget's blown for a year. So unfortunately, I'm stuck with this. It looks like he's keeping on making this one. So there doesn't look like they're one and done. So maybe one day I'll be able to get that pure perfume. It's on the list that I tell you guys about all the time. The if I get a huge business deal, something like that list, but none of that's ever happened. So anyways, it's on that list. Especially when you put it $800. I've smelled many other fragrances that try to attempt these ingredients. This is the bar for me. I haven't smelled better than this. And I know in Eastern, when you mention those ingredients, that everybody does perfume. That's the ingredients. But I have not smelled better. I've not smelled a better mixture. It's probably because his oud's in there. He's one of the best oud distillers on planet Earth. I'm now learning they're private distillers, and I'm like, okay, how do I get a hold of these guys to find out? But as far as commercially, bar is set for these things. I would. There's no copying perfection. It comes down to the olfactory goodness that makes up this juice. This is something I would call my signature scent. I haven't said that before, but this would be my signature scent. So until something surpasses that, this is me in a bottle. The culmination of the composition of what it projects, that's what I want to be smelling like. Let's see here. Let's go through my check marks. Oud, check. Rose, check. Floral, animalica, check. Not listed ingredients, but I get it. I don't know if that's the rose and oud playing off each other, or it could be ouds. Ouds I've gotten floral animalicas off of. Leather, check. This, you smell that leather case. You can smell what's inside that juice. Non-offensive, check. Modern, check. Classic, check. Beard and hair worthy, check. Mind shifting, check. So it's got all those things. Bam, for me. The top is just smelling it out of the bottle. I didn't even read this on the notes. This is my notes. The Oriental Floral oud affair. You can just smell it. It's oud love affair going on with these florals to a T. Nobody's trying to outshout each other for attention. It's kind of like all these ingredients in here are just giving each other attention and building each other up. If that makes any sense to you guys at all. You got the rose just complementing the oud. And you got this nice heavy oud just complementing the tea, that every other ingredient in there to bring out that leather. And it's kind of like all these complements are just making all these ingredients happier and happier up your skin. And you're just getting just whiffs of goodness because of all these ingredients just playing perfectly together. If that makes sense to you guys at all. None of the ingredients are over. Every sniff and every whiff I get throughout a wearing of this stuff is just mindful. As my daughter would put, she goes like, boom, kind of thing. It's just, you don't know how they play so well together, kind of thing. It's like every strength that the rose has, the oud is just pulling that strength forward. Every strength that the even tobacco, every weakness that the tobacco has, all of the ingredients just cover its weakness. It's dirty, skanky weakness of tobacco and brings up that pure, nice. I'm a cigar smoker, so I know throughout my collection, I know which ones are going to offend people and which ones put off that nice smell, because you got people that like cigar smoke and hate cigar smoke. And there's reasons why. Some cigars just really smell bad and some smell good. But anyways, the tobacco and this fragrance, the other ingredients just make it smell like that sweet, nice tobacco that why people are using it in their ingredients so much these days. I did say this in the Salt and Leather Attar video that I picked the Attar over the perfume, because they're supposed to be kind of the same thing. But every time I put this perfume on, it's like I'll switch it back. I mean, these two are just, I'm glad I own both. I'm glad I get to play with both. There's something the way the perfume spreads over your body that just make this a good thing. I wish I could get my nose on the ambergris one. I can only imagine what the ambergris tincture does to this juice. So at least you guys that haven't bought this have an opportunity to take the dive on that one. If I didn't buy this one, I probably would take that without a doubt, and that would be my choice. Just to put that out there, let you guys know that. Yeah, this has one of my favorite ouds in this, I believe. And correct me in comments, Ensar, if you're watching this, I think you said it was Roja that you used in this composition. If you can put that out there, we'd love to know. Yeah. The days that you choose this fragrance to wear as your scent of the day, those will be great days indeed. It's just that kind of, every time I pop that top off and spray, I mean, you're changed instantly. You can't help but be changed instantly with the fragrance like this. And yeah, it's leather, sweet, Oriental, got that spice in there. Just it's a pure, like, raw smell that you're getting. Like, you just, when you guys see me infatuated over ingredients, it's because of I put my nose on this stuff and worn this stuff, and it changes you forever. Once you wear this level of stuff, it literally changes you forever with everything else. I mean, when I go to, like I said, I'm fine with designers, but it better be composed very, very good if it doesn't have ingredients like this in it. Otherwise, my heart's going to turn back to this quickly. And it always does, even with great compositions. You put this on, it's just something emotionally that I get drawn into over other perfumes when I smell stuff like this. And the Riche L'Adore line had the same thing. But this, I mean, this is my, like I said, signature scent bar for all of this. Yeah, synthetics can only copy phases of the heart and base, and they can choose which they want to copy. The master blenders, they cannot emulate a wearing of this perfume. There's no way synthetic designer fragrance can emulate what this does on your skin, how it plays with your skin, how these ingredients play with each other in different temperatures. And, as the weather changes outside, it can't be done. It's impossible. And for that, this is just special, special juice. And it's a reason why I don't mind spending extra money on this. Designers, if they put these ingredients in there, I mean, this would be a bargain. This, and I don't want them to hear that, because I hope the market never gets there, because I wouldn't be able to afford it. I mean, right now, there's limits. I get this expensive perfume. This is collection perfume that I love owning and smelling and having around. I don't mean to overly brag about this, and I'm not into hyperbole, but when I find a scent I love this much, my passion just comes out. Yeah. Well, here's some other notes I have listed at the bottom of my notes. So lavender, typh rose, jasmine rose, white rose, ylang ylang, oud, Cambodian oud, sandalwood, oak moss, and tobacco. So there's the full notes there. I think the other notes I took from, I want to say Fragrantica, when I got the Fragrantica score. So I should have, luckily I have Ensar's notes in there at the bottom. Let's get to the scoring on this one. All right, scoring for Ensar Oud number 1. Here we go. Addictiveness, 5 out of 5 points. Projection and sillage, 5 out of 5. Longevity, 5 out of 5. I think you guys can see where this is going. Composition, 13 out of 15. Not quite. Ingredients, 10 out of 10. And that includes that ML price in there. I'll still give it a 10 all day long. Top, heart, and base, the fragrance. Top, 20 out of 20. Base, 17 out of 20. I take that back. The heart is 17 out of 20. The base is 20 out of 20. The heart and base are kind of like together, but that's a score of 95. Highest score I've given. Something other Torah might have been closer or higher than that, but that's the score I'll give it. Don't wait, keep a backup, rebuy. The person I would see wearing this, Ensar Oud. And when would I wear this? When is it wearable? The signature set. Just put this on me. This is what I want to smell like. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the review. Ensar Oud's number 1. You guys gotten to try this. What do you guys think about it? Wanting to try it? Let's talk about it. I like talking with you guys offline. You know that. I've been enjoying this a lot. I'm glad I got this review done out there. If you guys hear this, it has been posted. So, yeah, join me on this journey. Subscribe. Peace out, guys, and be blessed.